Welcome to another episode of Global Nerds Podcast, where you get all your nerdgasm shit counted, looked at, revered. What's another vocabulary that I could use out there? Searched. We're here. You got the five guys. We're gonna talk. We're not the burger stand, nor pet boys. We're gonna get into some topics. How y'all fellas doing this morning?
Doing okay.
Great.
Doing okay.
Can't complain.
Exhausted.
I'm
I
feeling
know what you
great.
mean, exhausted. I know. These allergies has been kicking my ass this entire week. Yeah.
Allergies to the cold. Yeah.
I know I'm out here in LA and it's the first time we have like literal bipolar weather. It's 48 degrees, then 3 hours later it shoots up to 80 to 90, then it goes back down to 50. Like, yeah, it's not a good week.
Wait, that's enough.
Global warming.
For real. Yeah,
Make up
not a
your
good
mind.
week.
You want it hot or cold? Make up your mind.
I hate it. I can't sleep either because I'm up here dying. Ugh.
I'm at the morgue just to get your bipolarness out of weather, man.
Anywho, fellas, man, how y'all week been before we get into this first topic?
It's doing all right. Week's been okay. Busy, as they say.
Yeah,
I'm just busy. Same old. Nothing.
always busy.
Crazy
Same old,
week.
same old.
Crazy week up till Thanksgiving, and then it's like I got an early Christmas present the next day.
What'd you get?
My roommate left,
Oh,
and I moved my setup in one night.
This man was like, hold on, my room's free. Yes.
right. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at it.
It was a definite need to get done, and now that it's done, I can relax, and it's a much better setup because I can relax more after the craziness that was before Thanksgiving, where we prepped for a Saturday rush, and our entire rush was gone by 5 o'clock.
Oh, for work.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know about that rush. I ain't been to work in 2 days. That's crazy. But what else is crazy is Scream 7. I don't know what they're going to do with that film franchise. First of all, Scream 6 was supposed to come out with Neve Campbell. They didn't want to pay her, so she left. Then they introduced a new star, which is, Jenna Ortega and her sister. And the way it left off in the film, she was a fan favorite. And now they don't want her to be a part of the number 7 movie because, she's in America. She's stating her own free speech and all that shit. So that gets you canceled with the Hollywood, apparently. So she's out. And then Jenna Ortega came up with this thing with her team and was saying that, oh no, she was never going to be a part of Scream 7 due to her conflict of schedule. Like, y'all knew that months ago, but no. Seems she just left because she's in solidarity with her sister on screen, so she's out. So now they want Neve Campbell to come back. Now y'all back at the square one. Now if I was Neve, I would be like, look, y'all remember how I said I want that much money before and y'all was gonna give it to me? I need it times 10 now because you gonna pay me now. Like, she got all the balls in her court right now. So Neve, I would make them pay me $35 million for this movie. Go ahead.
Like, I was all over this movie. I'm done with this movie years ago. Fuck.
Right.
What's the part y'all making a reboot for?
Man, I don't know what they gonna do now with Scream 7. They need to just let it die off at this point.
That's like Saw movie. He died all too. Shit.
You know that's not happening.
I didn't even think the franchise was still going. I thought it may have stopped when it's like, oh, we're going to have everyone come back very briefly. And then that was it. Didn't realize it was going on all the time.
Well, they don't have Shaggy Afton animatronic guy coming back for it, so
Why don't they just get rid of all the people in it and just be like, right, refresh, start with a whole brand new cast?
I don't know. The easiest way to fix this thing is they don't have a star. All they gotta do is be like, look, the Scream have all these copycats outside now. It's like a celebrity or whatever. So now random people start killing people in Scream masks. That's all they gotta do. Just it's a worldwide thing. Instead of you shooting your neighbor, you just Scream Max and do it. It's kind of like, oh, is this the Purge? But no, just Scream. Like, easy fix. You don't need no stars. It could be a random person that nobody knows and all that good stuff. So, like,
I bet you if it was a fan film, it would do way better than the actual box office film.
Of course it would.
I don't know. We ain't talking about fan films. Them things suck. Even though one fan film can either have good writing, not enough action. The other one can have too much action, no dialogue. They're fan films for a reason. I mean, that's a whole nother discussion. I'm definitely not getting into that.
Oh, okay. Just
That's a whole nother topic. I don't know. But are y'all interested in Scream? Or because some people online is like coming out the woodworks, like, oh, we're fans and all this good stuff, and it's like, really?
I've never been a fan of it. Like I remember when they first dropped, and they were really, it was a little bit different. But I think it's because of this. It's the same thing over and over and over again. I generally thought they would move on to, like, after maybe Scream 3, like be like, this is the last one, and then no, it's like, boom, let's keep bringing it back. So I'm over it. Like, I haven't even checked out anything whatsoever. So yeah, I'm completely over it.
Right. Yeah.
Who
knows?
The last one should have been the last one, though. When they got the mask off the floor, out the street, where the hell was that? They should have just left it right there. Like, okay, the Carpenter sister, they did what they did. They killed the motherfucking and go. All right, they did what they did, and this in it right there. But no, they're like, we need a Screen 7. We ain't gonna finish. We need a Screen 7, y'all. We're gonna give you out the Screen 7 because the simple fact that we don't give a fuck. We just want the money. That's how it is.
It's like Saw. You've seen the first 10, and you go, and I'm going to quote, I forget the animator. If you've seen the other 9, you're about as sick of this crap as I am. We've seen enough of this franchise to go, okay, killer does thing, dies at the end. Oh, but we got to go into the backstory of everything in the next 3 movies. With going back to that first one to go, oh yeah, it was this motivation. We don't need that in a slasher film. We had Freddy Krueger with 9 films that didn't need a backstory. It just went, okay, killer did this. Now he's undead. He kills people in their dreams. Jason, he's undead. He's had a couple of movies. He's a slasher. And he was hard to kill until Jason X. Simple, clean, straight to the point. But now we have to get into storylines and stuff. It goes overboard, I would think.
Well, yeah, it seemed like they was banking on this girl to be the new face of the franchise, being his daughter, first serial killer daughter, and her choices now. Is she going to be psychotic like him? Is she going to be like the anti-hero of the next film? Like, we don't know now. I mean, y'all fired her ass, so I don't know what they going to do.
Are they gonna do a backtrack and then be like, actually, shit, we need her, and then she just comes back and be like, hi, I didn't mean, they didn't mean to fire me, I'm back now, or is it like that's it, a one and done type thing?
There's a rumor they're going for a reboot now that both stars have left.
How much can you reboot one series?
They can go for as many times as they like, apparently.
So they're pulling a DC.
Probably, if the rumors are true.
I don't know. That's all they need to do is literally, like I said, just open world it now. Instead of people going around killing people, just use the mask.
Oh, my bad. I meant to talk. Damn.
No, what'd you say?
I was saying, apparently they trying to say Jenna was focused on Wednesday. Like, they try to pull the thing like, oh, she focused on Wednesday, so we're going to cut ties with you. It's like that type thing as I read it. The one I show y'all, it's like they try not to blame, like, it's Netflix's fault why they couldn't film her or some shit. It's like the blame.
Yeah, that sounds like smoke and mirrors, where Jenna was probably like, nah, if you're going to fire her off of this stupid shit, yeah, I might as well, I'm not coming back because that's a stupid, it's a stupid reason to let her go anyway in the first place. Yeah. So she bounced out too, and now to save face, they like, oh well, schedule conflicts and stuff like that. I'm like, no, that's not the reason. That's not the reason at all.
Oh no. and we all know Jenna's a great actor. She's not my Wednesday. I'm going to clarify that now.
I don't know.
But
She's the only Wednesday I let waterboard me.
I cannot say that girl look like she's 12 years old. Still. Nah. I don't know. Scream, y'all. How y'all feel about it? Let us know in the comments because if they just gonna remove everybody, I mean Dougie, whatever the fuck the cop guy name is, dead. If y'all bring back Neve, it's kind of like, whoa. I don't know. Moving on. What was
It's
the
like
next?
Machiavelli. Yeah, Machiavelli, man.
It just
He come
They
back.
could bring back.
I'm back from the dead. I'm Tupac.
They could bring back Sydney Prescott if things ever. You know why she wasn't in the last one, right?
Yeah, we already spoke about it. They didn't want to pay her.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. But I mean, it's kind of believable at some point. Like, she's gone up against Ghostface so many times now. At a certain point, she's like, "Fuck off! I want to live my life." And Ghostface, he's nice like that, so he just hangs up the phone.
Yeah,
goes to terrorize someone else.
I just imagine it will get to the point where it's just like, oh, well, I've killed so many people, I'm a bit bored, and like the one person sat there, like, all right, mate, come sit down, just have a cup of tea with me, have a biscuit, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. You'll be all right. Let's have a chat. Why are you killing me today? What's gone wrong with you? And it's like 2 hours of them just talking out the problems. And he's like, I don't want to fight anymore. Puts the knife down and just walks off.
Or he tried to kill Kevin McAllister and ended up literally dead.
See, that's the film that people want to see. Like, that's the film they really want to see. None of this like rebooting it. Just go, hey, Macaulay Culkin, you want to be on this? You're going to be exactly like you played back in Home Alone. That's what we want to see. And I reckon that film would make millions. I reckon it'll be sold out straight away. Like, who's going to win? Kevin or Ghostface? We all know it's going to be Kevin. Rebuild the McAllister house.
So you want a real death battle? Kevin versus Michael Myers.
That should be Scream.
Yeah.
Man,
just do it. Death battle them all. Bring them all in. Bring them all in. That's what we want. That's what we want.
Let's take this idea a step further. Scary Movie 5.
That's the film I was actually trying to figure out what was the comedy movie of it.
Boo!
You better not make another one. Man. Hell no.
I feel like they fed us well with Scream movies, maybe too well.
They did.
As in, maybe no more of those. It's like, whenever people say, like, man, we should go to the old days of filmmaking, cinema was good back then. It's like, we had bad movies then, too. Do you remember the disaster movies? You want to go back to that?
All right.
Yes, actually, bring in Tommy Lee Jones to fight lava. I mean,
there you go.
Come on. That'd be hilarious again.
Oh, you talking about Volcano?
Yeah.
Yep.
What was the whole thing of that film? Was it? I know that obviously a volcano exploded.
Volcano
Was that? It was just like them evacuating the city.
Basically, Los Angeles is under very unstable tectonic plates. The tar pits are the catalyst and the center point of the volcano coming up. And they basically have to build a wall and then realize, oh crap, the subway tunnels are making heat tunnels for an eruption.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. But the funny thing is, though, the La Brea tar pits, the little statues that they had, are actually like sinking. So it's kind of
that was really cool.
But like for real life, they're like sinking. So it's like, oh shit.
Did Tommy Lee fire his gun at the lava at any point, thinking it would stop it a bit?
No.
No.
I remember correctly. No. I think he drove a bus into it. I think he drove a bus into it. If I remember correctly.
No, he didn't drive a bus into it. They shot out the tires and flipped over the bus.
Ew.
Brilliant.
You
Good
just got
old
Man
old
Black
film.
go serious on the movie.
I may have watched that movie a bit too much. Same with Dante's
Okay, now
Peak,
that's the one I remember.
um,
Dante's Peak, and then
with Pierce Brosnan.
and then the other one with the is that the one they were stuck in the bridge? Like they were stuck underneath the tunnel through the entire movie, Dante's Peak?
No, Dante's Peak took place in a small town with a dormant volcano that became active. You're thinking of
Yeah, was it an earthquake or
mom
something? They
loved
was
it a
like
lot.
stuck in a tunnel. They couldn't get out the tunnel. Whatever that movie is, I need to see it again.
It's with Stallone. I know
Yeah,
that
they had a
much.
ride at Universal Studios. Do y'all remember that old ass ride they had it at Universal Studios?
Oh, I know that ride. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, not flashback. Fuck y'all. This should be live. What is the name of this movie? Something had to do with fire. But anyway, it probably come to my mind after the episode.
Nope. You're getting it. You're clicking in my head. It's
I'm going to say
You know
Fire
what?
Scream. I don't even know.
Theory.
it's fire.
What's that
say
ride
Fire
at
Scream.
Universal Studios called Flashback?
I'm
If
looking for
I'm
it
going to
right
help
now.
you, if I'm going to help you figure this out, I'm going to get some coffee first. BRB.
Universal Studios,
Okay.
Hollywood, old
No,
fire
okay,
ride.
cover.
What is it called?
Is it Earthquake?
Demolition Man. Daylight.
Backdraft.
Backdraft.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Backdraft.
Backdraft. Yeah, I'm like, shit.
Literally, I was
It's
looking at the
called-
old 90s stuff of Universal. Man,
Yeah,
those were
this
the
movie
days.
is called Backdraft, and that's what the movie was based on. Okay. It was stuck in my head. I had to talk about it. But that shit was a great film. We don't have movies like that anymore. Like at all.
Gotta make
Ooh, yep. That's another one.
Backdraft.
Gotta make it CGI.
Yeah, I really like the old '90s disaster movies because they actually felt real. And believe it or not, Amy Jo Johnson was in one.
Which one?
I own it.
I do know she was in is it Point Blank or Point Break? Where she's like an officer,
Break.
but that's like a TV show. Yeah.
Oh, Flashpoint.
Flashpoint, yeah. Now that's actually pretty good. She was great in that.
Right.
I think she directed some of those episodes too.
Yeah.
Let's go have a look at Amy Jo Johnson's thing that she was in. So,
Yeah, she's
Magma volcanic
yeah,
disaster.
Wait,
And it-
and she was a
06.
cop too.
yeah.
Shit, I
Damn,
don't
she's
know.
to be fair,
And apparently a patient in ER that I somehow
she's
missed.
been in quite. To be fair, she's been in quite a few things.
yeah.
What was she recently in? There has been
It was very
Beats and Waves, Space and
Um,
Time. There you go. It's a bit of a filmography right there.
Camera. Oh yeah. Yeah, not much.
She's been in a fair few things. Anyway, next topic. Carrying on.
Let's see, we got a few to choose from.
Um,
Y'all pick one.
Game of the year.
Let's do Google and YouTube versus ads because that should be a quick one. YouTube is put in ad block annoyances in their encryption. So if you have an ad blocker, it will disable your account within 3
What the
videos.
fuck?
Well, I mean, okay,
Yep.
I can understand them not wanting a person to use ads because basically that's how the content creator, video maker gets their monetization. So I get it. But at the same time, I, as a consumer, I like to watch YouTube videos. I'll probably watch that more than anything like Netflix or anything like that. I hate when you're getting into a video and then 5 seconds in, you get a minute ad that you can't skip. Then you watch another 30 seconds. Then a 30-second clip ad comes in. Do you watch another 15 seconds? It's like we're bombarded by ads. So
Right.
Can I please get rid of these fucking ads and y'all just pay these people?
Well, I think that's the reason why they've introduced was it like YouTube Premium, so you can like not have adverts. But also a lot of people are thinking about creators, but if you also imagine how much like power, energy, storage that every single like YouTube video like takes up on space. Like we just think it's like just uploaded and there it is, but it's got to go somewhere on servers, and they can't delete past videos because then people are like, oh my god, they're deleting old videos. But again, like from a creative point of stance, it's like we all get paid because of that. But I understand that it can be annoying. Like it's a beautiful day when you get a 48-minute advert. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. I love it.
Now, the flip side to this is, I want to support my creators. I don't mind watching ads to support a creator, but I want it to be from the creator, not.
I know my ads.
Don't interrupt my
if
video.
It's maybe 3 ad breaks through the video, not 5,000 for a 6-minute video.
Because if I'm going to watch Mark play Demon Souls for 2.5 hours, I'm going to watch Mark play Demon Souls for 2.5 hours.
But that's the thing. With ads, it's not going to be 2.5 hours. It's going to turn into 5 hours.
Like
because
4.
of fucking ads. Like, I hate them damn things.
I thought y'all control the ads.
But
when y'all playing the
so
y'all don't.
Some of them you can't even skip them now. It says video will continue after ad break, and they're literally like 10 minutes of ads, and I'm just sitting there like, really?
No, I lost interest. So I don't want to watch this video.
Exactly. And then now the thing is, YouTube,
Exactly.
y'all, YouTube, listen to me. They're not even relevant to the video. I could literally be watching a video on the Ford Mustang. Why the fuck am I getting a Nair hair removal ad? An ad in Spanish talking about pupusas or something. And then the third ad, I'm getting something in Bollywood. Like India. What the hell does that got to do with a Ford Mustang? Please get your shit in order.
He said Bollywood.
and of course,
Yeah, it's
many of
literally
those
a
ads are
Bollywood
legit,
movie
too.
coming. I'm looking like, what the hell? I don't even live out there. What's going on?
Bro, I got a whole ass
Hey.
German advertisement for no fucking reason.
Man, this is ridiculous.
I would get taxes.
and of course, we're reviewers. We're journalists on occasion. We watch long streams, and when we're getting interrupted every 5 minutes or every like I just tried to watch long play, and it's like every 30 seconds another ad.
That scared the hell out of who demon dog was that?
That'd be Chris.
That's a dog I'm pet sitting for, Bo. He's got a demon shriek for a bark.
I was like, that was the most random freaky thing out there.
This man got
Bo, come here.
Hell
Bo,
out
come
in his house.
Bo, come here. He's not coming. All right.
I mean,
Dogception. But so Google plays into YouTube a lot of this, and they have a thing called Adblocker Plus. And with Adblocker Plus, as soon as you download Chrome, it's right there. So if you want to go watch YouTube, you better disable your Adblocker Plus from Google.
I'm on. Funny thing is, I'm using Google Chrome right now, because it's how I use the stream thing, because Safari, everything is not compatible with Safari. I come to find out, which is why it gives me a whole bunch of my headaches. But I don't see ad blocker because I would damn sure turn this on when I'm watching YouTube videos.
I wonder what
You so went silent.
Dang, he cut out.
The dog got you.
Hey, stop!
Okay, now we hear you. Nope, now you're silent.
Nice.
We can't hear you.
Better?
Yeah.
You got me?
He here with the moans
All
and
right.
silence.
With me, I use Opera GX. That's a browser that comes with a built-in ad blocker. I wonder what Google's gonna do about them.
I don't care what you just said. Who the hell was you yelling at?
I think he was yelling.
I was yelling at Bo, telling him to shut up.
Oh, it was just the most random thing.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Dogs.
Yo.
Oh,
He keeps
thought
running
saw
back and
spirits,
forth
man.
to the
Like,
window.
I think he wants to go
Yeah.
out. Maybe he see a squirrel or something.
No, I think we got. I think he's just barking at the joggers.
Oh,
He's
Like,
protecting.
I don't know. Maybe
He's protecting you.
That random
right. He's protecting the house. Like, get the fuck away!
I don't
Get
know.
away from the stove!
Maybe he saw Batman and he got pissed off.
Batman is a
No, Batman, this is my house. You go protect other houses. It's my house.
Batman is a foster.
Bat dog.
You know,
Batman, I need a window washer. Get the fuck over here.
Shit.
Batman need a car though, man. He need a car, sir, because he be talking like, "Hey, you got a car, sir."
I could not deal with Batman being like a nighttime host, like how we got Jimmy Fallon. Can you imagine if it's like Batman being the host? Welcome to the Dark Knight Talks.
I'm gonna throw. Oh wait, I better correct myself.
Y'all got car, sir.
We have special guest Beyonce performing her song Renaissance.
Man.
Like what?
I can hand.
I don't like
I can
it.
hand.
Rachel.
I can handle Batman as a late night host as long as he doesn't turn into Jimmy Fallon.
Oh,
Okay.
So tonight's
I'll bring
guest-
some 60.
Tonight's guest is.
I'll bring
I
some,
can't fucking keep a straight face. God damn it.
I'll bring some 60 shit for you guys. Space Ghost Coast to
what the hell is that?
Ooh.
Oh, that's classic.
Yeah.
Space Ghost.
There you
That's
go.
classic.
What?
That's
Didn't
it.
that shit come on like Boomerang? Yeah, I remember cartoon
Yeah,
had the
that's
old
late night.
I know. I still watch
Him and that
Boomerang,
Prey
yeah.
Master be at each other. And Prey Master be playing the keyboard and shit. Ding, 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 ding.
I never watched Space Ghost, so I'm confused. Like, is Space Ghost a real life superhero, or was he like a parody of a hero? Like,
He was a
what's his-
parody.
A little of
Okay.
both.
Okay, now I know why Bo is barking. Crispy is getting all that sugar and coffee. That's what it is.
And not sharing with the.
That's what it is.
You need some sugar. First coffee.
Look at this sugar. Oh no.
While that man going on a coffee break, let's move into our next one. We're gonna go into Game of the Year because I have a few suggestions for Game of the Year. Currently, the year ain't over yet, but Spider-Man
Impact
2,
Game of the Year.
Genshin Impact.
Yeah, I just want free stuff. Like every single year when they go, if we win Game of the Year, we'll give you free shit. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Just give me free stuff.
Mark wants his free stuff. Sponsor him, Genshin. Sponsor the Mark.
I don't want to have to spend money on free in-game currency. Fucking give me free shit. That's what I want. Give me those free primos. That's what I want. Yeah. To be fair, I don't know what other game I want for Game of the Year.
I haven't picked up Honkai Star Rail since its initial release, and that's sad. I haven't picked it up.
To be fair, I've done this. I've done the same. I got very far into it to the point where it's just like coming soon, the next update. I was like, right, I'm completely bored of this right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I haven't played it all either.
it's a good game, but I also I feel like it needs more substance to it. Where I think Genshin, if you pick that up now, by the time that you finish all the stuff, like, you know, the main storyline, the next update would be there with the correct stuff. And because there's so much stuff to do in the game, like, you can do a lot of stuff with Honkai. It's just it's a very linear, like, here's A to B, you go here. Genshin's like, you can do what the fuck you like, guys. Like, you can play this game, you can do whatever. And I think Honkai needs to do it. But also Genshin's, the guys who made Genshin are releasing another game. And I'm just like, whoa, hold your horses there, boys. You still got quite a few things to go. What the hell?
You know what? These type of games, like Battle of Arena, or what's the MMO game that everyone be playing? Not Arena of Battle, but fuck.
Final Fantasy 14.
No, it's a mobile game, and you can play on PC as well.
What, Soul Calibur?
No, okay, y'all know how you got Pokemon Unite, but it's that's a direct copy of the original game.
Really, you're gonna bring up League of Legends in this?
That League of Legends. Okay. Yeah. You know how they have all these type of deals that they have going on, like right now, if you're in China, which I'm
Yeah.
my China people in America, I need you to come close. Come close, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all something. We Americans, we love Sailor Moon. Why the fuck do we not have Sailor Moon in America? Why is it only in China? Come on now, we need Sailor Moon as well.
Yes, we love Sailor Moon. Yes,
Darrell,
Man,
Darrell.
Preach. Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna link it to you.
I'm so mad. Like I seen Chibi Moon and Sailor Moon in her internal uniform, and they're playing them, and they're fighting in the battle. I'm looking like, ooh, let me download this game. I done downloaded it on my phone. I'm looking for Sailor Moon, and she ain't there, and I'm highly upset. America, come on,
Darrell.
See?
No.
I'm mad.
So just like with any other series, any other game, there was events. Have fun.
Let me do this. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
This is when he's like, and I'm out, boys. Let you
Right.
later.
I was speaking of Game of the Year. I believe like it literally just came out. I believe Wonder, like Super Mario Wonder. I believe that is
There you go.
already considered Game of the Year already.
That's a contender, definitely. What do you guys think
Are
about
these the bootleg version of the Sailor Scouts?
Yes. Yes is your
Bootleg.
what do you guys think of Spider-Man 2 for Game of the Year?
I haven't
Which
played
one?
it yet, but the gameplay and
Yes.
the cutscenes I've seen, that game definitely deserves to be in the running for Game of the Year. It probably won't.
It's
make
in
it,
the
but
running.
it needs to be up there.
We got too many Spider-Man 2s though.
It's being voted for. It's in there. I don't think it should win, honestly. It's a great game, masterpiece, but like it also plays it really safe. And I think a game like Baldur's Gate 3 that took a lot more risks and had companies actually like saying, okay, this raised the bar. We're gonna make games of this quality. I think that any game that can do that deserves the win.
Right.
And here's the thing: role-playing games are the thing right
They
now.
Oh,
are,
yeah.
because
And
you do so
the
much
fact
with it,
that-
like the not Star Wars, Harry Potter one, Legacies.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hogwarts
that one,
Legacies. Yeah. Again,
Too bad that
people
one
need to
got buried in
realize that
controversy.
Oh yeah, it did.
It did. It's still a fire ass game though. Like I still play it every once in a while. And I'm like, shit, this is great.
I got a question. Y'all know
and
y'all
that's
know
just
it's a
the
lot of
thing.
Spider-Man 2 games, right?
We're talking about Marvel Spider-Man 2, the newest one that just came out,
You
man.
ain't talking about the old ones. Talking about this new one.
Oh,
The new one.
see, I don't play Spider-Man because I got my joint on the hand.
The old one's great,
good. All right, so I got the old one.
I mean,
They didn't even give us the pizza scene, man.
right. Like,
Dun, 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 dun.
even though I didn't play Spider-Man 2, like I said, the cutscenes and stuff I saw was decent and then it was good. Like Chris said, they did play it very safe with this particular Spider-Man game. And they could have upped the bar, especially with them introducing Venom the way they did. They could have like upped the bar to like 11 and made Venom the most ruthless, heartless, anti-villain hero, whatever the fuck he was supposed to be in this version of Spider-Man ever. But they were playing real safe with Venom. They were playing safe with Carnage. I mean, not Carnage. Well, Carnage also, but even though they didn't show him, they were playing safe with Craven. From what I saw, they didn't show him going after the other villains in the game. They mentioned off screen that he took out this villain, he took out that villain. I'm like, so you don't have a part in there where we get to actually play as Craven and have him actually
That would have been
actually kill
that would have been
like
nice.
these villains that.
We did play as a villain. The black big one. What the fuck is his name? Why is my brain not working? I'm blaming on Black
You played as Venom.
Yeah, Venom.
The big black one.
I'm gonna blame lack of sleep and sickness because I haven't been sleeping like for 2 days. I ain't been to work in 2 days, so my brain is not working right now.
Man, you need some coffee.
Shit, I need something.
What'd you? Hey, Darrell, what'd you think of the movie Venom 3, the big black one?
I will go see
That's
that.
what I'm calling. That's what I'm calling Venom from now on. That's
Oh
perfect.
God.
The big black one, man. I don't know, but Spider-Man is a contender. Like you say, Gish and Impact. I still say Hogwarts Legacies is up there, even though the game came out last year. I don't know.
Oh, if that game gets any award, you know the Alphabet Soup community is
I know.
gonna just wreck
That's a
that.
sad
The
thing.
thing is, if there wasn't any if people didn't try to cancel that game, guarantee it probably would not even be up to the whole point of game of the year. Like, you know, what happens if I don't see anyone complaining about Harry Potter Lego or going after any of the other games. It's just this one thing that they thought, let's attack and go for, and it massively backfired. I get that people wanted to say no to it, but man, like, all you had to do was just ignore the shit out of it, and it would probably not have done anything near close to what it's done now. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Shoot. I mean,
And to be honest,
oh, right.
like we've said before, you're freaking out over a game. Is it killing anyone? No.
It's not. But again, people have to be upset. People have to be outraged about something. You know, they just, if they can't be raging on the internet, then they're gonna die or something. Like, I don't understand.
Like, I mean, I get.
And I'm.
Well, they did say Pokemon Go was killing people. No, I'm just kidding.
Crispy, we don't want to see your cakes.
No,
I mean, you were getting robbed playing.
I'm plugging that in.
But that was about it. It was in real life.
Actually, Pokemon was for a while because of Lavender Town.
Oh yeah.
That whole controversy years and years ago when Pokemon first came out, it was a specific tune in Lavender Town, if I remember correctly.
Pokemon. I forgot Pokemon came out.
I think I know what you're talking about, Ty. It was like a certain like melody in Lavender Town that would cause people to like have seizures or something like that. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yo, Phil.
That was a stupid controversy that came up.
Yo, Phil.
Yo.
Your lights is confusing me. It's like you're trying to choose a lightsaber.
I love
but you don't know what you're gonna choose.
I love it.
Y'all know, like he's trying to choose a lightsaber. He don't know what side he gonna be on. He left side. Is he a general? Like it's confusing. Pick a light, man. Pick a light.
I have everything
one
all
light.
at once. I have everything.
Yeah.
Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 is a contender. I've been playing that nonstop.
I want to play it, but it feels like it's not enough content for me to justify spending $70 for the PS5 version.
I'd rather just watch the videos on YouTube.
Right.
What? It's definitely replayability because you can build your own tracks.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Like, you have a story mode. I don't like look, we got a slot machine to get random things. Oh, you have to buy your cars. I like the upgrade stuff. What made Unleashed 2 way better than the first one is they added in the jump factor, the double jump.
Oh, sweet.
And you can choose between 2 different boost styles. One long bar or just 3 to 4 boosts.
Oh.
But once again, just like the first one, you get the DLC cars and you're freaking god through the story mode.
How can I make one of y'all fucking producers? Because I'm tired of it. Hold up. I'm sorry.
How did I forget there was a Hot Wheels game?
Because Hot Wheels is probably the least talked about franchise ever.
That's a shame, man. They're cool. I think like the cars, you kind of outgrow them after a while, but it's just fucking cool, man. How did I not know there was a game?
And with Unleashed and Unleashed 2, they brought back one of my favorite series, Highway 35 and Acceleracers.
Okay.
Cars. Which I even put in my review of the game. I love what they have done. They need to fix some things. Like if you hit a wall, sometimes it'll lock you to that wall. They need to fix that. But I want some of the older games to come back as DLC content. I played on the 2000s Stunt Track Driver for the PC. That was old. And then, of course, you had Highway 35, the video game, on PlayStation, plus a bunch of other things. They could go all out for maybe Unleashed 2 or Unleashed 3, but Unleashed 2 has only been out for like a month. And people have been creating tracks like crazy in 5 different environments.
But is that game good enough to fall into a running for game of the year?
To be fair,
oh, go ahead, Mark.
Personally, I don't think it is, because I think, I don't know, like game of the year, I think has to really stand out. So like you said, Baldur's Gate 3 would have been the best thing in the world, I reckon. Like that took a lot of time to make, and I would see that running perfectly. I feel like when you have stuff like, say, Hot Wheels, it's like, oh, the nostalgia. Like, does it really need to? Oh, I can build my own tracks. Okay, awesome. But I would love a game that actually has a lot of work going into it. As much as I love like Genshin and all that sort of stuff, I would have said more like Baldur's Gate 3 would have wholeheartedly got Game of the Year.
I mean, what about some of the other games that's been out for a while, like Destiny 2 and Warframe and games like those?
I think those have been around for a long time. Like they're like pick up and play ones where, you know, if I want to play Destiny, I can play Destiny. I can download it now, play it. But again, I think like tons of work has to go into these sorts of things, because, you know, if it's popularity, like, oh my god, I really love this, cool, but does it really need it, or is it just something that you want it to like the feelings like nostalgia, or just like, oh, I think this game's going to be great? Like you could say the same things like with Fortnite. What does Fortnite warrant Game of the Year?
Oh no!
It's gotten funner, but it's not a masterpiece by any stretch.
Yeah.
And like going back to what you said about nostalgia, Resident Evil 4 remake, hella fun to play. Yeah. Kind of broken when it comes to mercenaries. With a couple characters, but I agree, it's a nostalgia feel, not Game of the Year shooter worthy. Well, actually, I put it over Call of Duty, because Call of Duty is getting really, really stale.
I mean, the newest one apparently has done really, really bad. So, but I wouldn't see that as like Game of the Year, because, you know, I don't know. I think it has to be worked really hard, and Baldur's Gate 3 did a fantastic job of doing that.
Yeah.
Like, there's no matter how many times you play it, I don't think you'll get the full ending. Like, there's so many different endings to it, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. Like, it would take you so many times, like a lot of work to even like go through to get like maybe like 50, 60. But apparently, there's like so many of them.
Well, they got a new mobile coming out. A new Call of Duty mobile game coming out.
Yeah.
Even though they already got one, but you know, they got another one coming out.
I've heard that their like sales only slightly spike whenever a new game comes out. Other than that, the whole franchise has just been on a decline for the last 10 years.
The only thing that makes Call of Duty good is zombies, and that's it.
Yeah. That's the only reason anyone plays it anymore, because they just keep making the same game over and over again.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think it needs a standalone zombies game where it has all the maps current, and then they create new maps for it on occasion. I think people would be happy with that. Quit making Call
that's
of
not
Duty.
going to happen.
No, man, I'm a Call of Duty man.
I was just about to say, I wasn't listening to y'all conversation. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I was having a sidebar with the devs of this damn thing. Like, how did I make a co-host? And
and you're pretty out of it with your cold.
I am.
Too,
My brain is
good,
going like
bro.
running 5% right now.
Yeah. What is it with colds in the fall, man?
I don't know, man. I missed the summer now.
Yeah.
That's the thing. When the summer comes,
This
I'm
is
dying
supposed to be the
because
best season ever.
I can't take pollen and dust and stuff. So summer is a bad season. Spring is a bad season because it's all flowers and stuff. So
Yeah.
they try to kill me like they're happening. And now when it gets too cold, I just need to live in a bubble. I'm dead ass serious.
Not that happening, man.
Right.
Winter is gonna hurt. I'm a Virginian, and we get cold winters. This one coming up is supposed to be extremely cold, even for our standards, man.
Slight snow.
More than slight. Like, unless I'm able to go virtual with students, my business is gonna get butt fucked, man. Like, like people are there's gonna be stay-at-home orders. I'm pretty sure. Like, if not because of the snow, probably because of just how fucking cold it'll be. It's just like people will be deciding, yeah, no, you don't have to come to work today. No school. Stay home.
We in the Commonwealth
guys.
state. We should expect.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for all of you. I really feel bad for all of you because you can't drive in snow. I'm from Wyoming. I know how to drive in snow, even with bad tires.
So I just feel bad for all of you because you have snow. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I don't know what snow is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, y'all got your snow last year, California.
I'll sled to work, man.
I'm in LA.
To work. I'll make it work.
We don't get snow, okay?
Y'all got your snow last year, right?
No,
I'm in the summer.
I don't know what that is.
What?
I'll get a sleigh, find some reindeer.
Let's go to our next topic, which is a little crazy here. Y'all already know where it's going, but Olivia Hart.
God, I'm so milking it. So milking this in YouTube videos at the moment.
Hey, where's some horror music? Hold up, I need some music to set the stage. Let's see, what's it sound like?
Oh yeah, okay.
The next topic is on Olivia Hart, the daughter of Tommy Oliver and the daughter of Kimberly Hart. Are the two a couple? Or are they separated? Are they baby daddy, baby mama? We will never know. But we're going to find out on today's episodes of the Chronicles of Cats No More. Cats no more. Welcome to TED Talk. How y'all feel about Olivia Hart?
Okay, so
she's probably existed before. I'm sure some obscure fanfic writer has given Tommy and Kimberly a daughter already.
Yeah, ever since seeing that image of Olivia pop up, my mind went straight to, I reckon that they've just done the whole thing of Bat in the Sun. Like, I reckon it's a thing, and I will laugh if it's a thing, and I will literally call them out. But then I might start looking into like everything Bat in the Sun have said. That maybe that they like Boom have gone, oh yeah, I kind of like that idea. That's a nice idea. That is. I'm going to take that for ourselves. Like,
they do that. I mean, it sucks, but it happens. I mean, just look at Beyonce and Renaissance tour. I'm pretty sure Mama Queen saw some smaller artist somewhere in Belgium and was like, I'm taking that. Because people do that to Beyonce. I mean, look at Madonna, her tour. She's like, shit, that Renaissance tour is very good. Let me make it the Walmart version of the Renaissance tour. Like, everybody's still for everybody. Everybody's is expired. So it's like, you know what I mean?
I mean, like, the thing is, like, if someone went up to the Beyonce and was just like, you took my song, and she's like, prove it. Like, you couldn't. Like, not. And even if they did prove it, and let's say, like, you know, it's like, oh, the beat's the same, the words are the same, you've just changed it. Like, Beyonce can be like, oh, I'll take you to court. Like, you know, we'll sue you, we'll do this. And they're going to back down. But with, like, Boom Studios, if they've stolen the idea, you just kind of think of, like, well, does that mean that all your ideas are stolen from other people? Are you going around? Are your writers?
I'm sorry, wait. Beyonce, we said allegedly. We don't need y'all coming over here to sue us with $1 billion. Allegedly. Alleged. It didn't happen. We just saying, Beyonce, stay over there with your movie.
No beehives.
Sorry, Mama Queen.
But don't
hurt us. We're just alleging over here.
I'm going to say it's allegedly with Bat in the Sun as well. But no, like if you think about it, like how many times have Boom turned around and gone, okay, well we're going to take that idea from someone, because then what happens if Shattered Grid was someone else's idea and they went, yeah, we're going to take that, and that voice isn't there. I feel like it's like really fucking shit. But again, we won't know until February when all that drops, and then if it is true, be like, oh right, you got no original idea, people over there. Well done, Amy Jo. Well, fucking done on that one.
I mean, was it really Amy Jo? Because again, like, okay, we gotta go back to the reference interview because Aaron, he did say that Jason and Amy didn't have the best relationship. But from my standpoint, Jason was telling her stuff like, yeah, we got these plans and all this type of stuff. And she's like, sure.
Do you reckon
Olivia Hart?
Yeah, literally.
Maybe it's from that letter. We're gonna have a baby together. Maybe it was in that letter. I'm pregnant, but I want you to know it. Maybe it's that.
Yeah. Didn't Tommy and Catherine have a son too? Was it JJ a thing?
Yeah.
SPD. Yeah. These alternate stories, man. Power Rangers just like fucks with the timeline a lot, man.
Yeah, it's like X-Men universe.
Yeah.
We just take it for what it is.
I feel like after they came up with the multiverse, like there's just been this common trend among Power Rangers of timeline. What a joke!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, we've all watched the series. We've all read the Well, not everyone's read the comics, but you look at both of them and you go, "There's plot holes there. I can."
There's so many plot holes in Power Rangers. I mean, it's a plot hole with Power Rangers themselves. Just the title.
When you walk in, you're gonna be in the plot hole.
That's fine. That should be the whole new season. Power Ranger, correct the timeline. Like,
I'd be up for that. I would so heartily be up for the watching.
It's like Avengers, ain't it? All this damn time.
I am. I mean, with me, there's a part of me that's sort of. Well, actually, no, not part of me. I am kind of biased toward this because Tommy's always been my favorite Ranger. I don't know if I'd say Kimberly's my second favorite Ranger, but she's definitely a contender. And like, I'd like to see a character that has traits of both of them. And I don't know. I just love seeing Tommy's story get continued. I feel like that was always I wish they'd done that more in Power Rangers. I wanted more Tommy. So more Tommy's always a good thing for me. And not to mention the design is cool. We don't know how the writing's going to be for the character yet. If Olivia Hart's a good character, then she's a good character. If the writing's good, the writing's good. I mean, like, infinite possibilities, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited to see the Eric Reed character and how much of it is reflective of the Tommy character and what's this original new character that they created for Bat in the Sun's Legend of the White Dragon. Because again, it started off as Tommy. Now it's Eric Reed because there's some bad blood between him and the Power Ranger people and all that. That's whatever. But is Eric Reed still just a placeholder for Tommy Oliver and all of those characters that we know from the Power Rangers universe that are here? Or is it completely like they did a 180, not a 360, but a 180? It was like, okay, let's change everything, all that. Maybe we need a follow-up interview because I need to know what the hell's going on with this Eric Reed character.
I think.
I definitely want to hear Amy Jo's side of the story because while I do think that Bat in the Sun is correct through the interview that we've seen, what if Amy Jo wanted to do this to dedicate the idea that those two had to JDF? Like, this is a dedication.
Yeah, that's a possibility, but then if you do that, then why completely remove Aaron from it if it was the two people that came up with the idea and then now you want to honor it? It's kind of like, why remove him? Now that happens a lot where you remove a third person from it, but I would think it would be better collaborative effort if they would have came out together with it, but it's kind of like, okay, well, now Aaron got his thing, Legend of White Dragon, and Amy now has her return, which is her love letter to Power Rangers, you know what I mean? And the relationship she had with Tommy, well, with Jason, and then the relationship Kimberly had with Tommy. So, I don't know, it's convoluted, it's complicated, But they all have their
We
own
just
time
gotta
to
see
shine.
how-
You know what I
But
mean?
it make like Tommy was cheating on Kimberly. Why he was with Kat?
Well, with the most recent episode we did on Cyber Audio dramas for rewatching, it really did seem like that. Like Tommy didn't really care about Kim through the past couple episodes, and this one introducing Kat, it's like, you're betraying Kim already.
What do you
I
say?
mean,
Audio, you're saying audio drama.
Oh, I'm talking about the reviews that we do every Sunday. Sorry. But even in the audio drama, it seems like they have a very, very toxic relationship through, and even in the main series. Like, how do these two people work?
I mean, she did break it with him through a letter, so I mean, I would be salty too.
But I think
They're just like, we're in the multiverse. It probably worked out somewhere. Fuck it.
but going back, like if this was dedicated to JDF, or Amy took his idea, it just shows that you don't have any like originality when it comes to it, because the way that when like this was like shown in the comic books, or in the preview, it was fantastic. It was like, what happened much later on in Power Rangers, and then all of a sudden you've got like the daughter who go off on a journey and she becomes a Green Ranger. But I kind of really wanted to see something else. So if they've taken that idea, like Amy did listen to JDF and went, okay, cool, let's take this on board. It just shows that it was his idea that you've just kind of coined yourself and gone, well, I'll keep this up. And that just shows that you don't have the original idea to come up with a story. Like her and her boyfriend, like her boyfriend probably knows a lot about comics, and maybe Amy does as well. But the fact is that they've not, they've been given this chance and then they've just copied someone else's idea. I would be more like, where was your originality? Where was this coming from?
Yeah. It seems like there's only
And that's
so
what
much you
I
can do with
wanna
the
know.
Power Ranger story, though. I mean, there's not much you can do. So it's what, again, when we had the conversation with Aaron, I was like, it's so much you can do, but there's a fine line between, my brain ain't working. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. That thing,
Plagiarizing.
yes. And just the sheer amount of stories you could tell is so limited because there's only so much you could do with these characters.
Well, you could easily have turned it around and gone, okay, well, maybe, something happens. Yeah, okay. Let's say like a dimensional tear opens and some of the like morphing teams get like sent over. Like, yeah, you could go down like the Shattered Grid type thing, but just bring in like other Rangers and have like say, okay, go through Netflix or go through like Wikipedia or whatever and just go, okay, well, I like Samurai, I want Operation Overdrive, Mystic Force, Super Mega Force, and then like choose characters to come back to make this ultimate team to fight down. Maybe again, you choose like an ultimate bad guy from Power Rangers. Maybe the machine, not the Machine Empire, but you just choose maybe something that hasn't.
The Arbiter.
Hey, yeah, the Arbiter.
That's what they're doing with the Arbiter right now.
Yeah. But like anything, you can easily turn around and create a brand new bad guy. You don't have to follow the inner workings of Power Rangers. Come up with a whole thing that maybe is destroying memories, like erasing Rangers completely, but like everyone forgets about it, and then you only have a group of Rangers left to go, hey, here you go. We got to fight. Like there's so much you could do, or even look at like say, like DC, Marvel. Like you could easily come up with a good idea. But again, like I feel like they've just gone, what would pander to the fans? Let's make it, this will happen to all the people that wanted Kimberly and Tommy together. Oh, it irritates me if this is the case.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so many questions that we can have without the product being out to even try to elude to answer some of them. Like, how old is this Olivia Hart? Is she's 12? Is she's 14? Is she's 27? Because then that can kind of give context as to, when she was conceived and stuff like that. Because there's some rumors online. It's like, yo, what if the reason she gave him the letter, she had to break up with him because she was actually pregnant at the time? Like, ooh, that's a good theory,
And that definitely came across my mind when you were talking about it a little bit ago. It's like, wait, hold on. Step back a moment. If she left, because we don't know what happened behind the scenes with these characters, so to speak, what if that was the case? what if she left to pursue her gymnastics career, but the gymnastics never happened because, like you said, and the Dear John letter was literally, hey, I'm moving on with my life with a kid. Hidden context.
See, the problem is everyone, like, just then when you're thinking, saying, everyone's saying, like, what happens if she wrote this idea or whatnot? The whole idea of the story is that Tommy, like, I've pulled up the comic book because they gave like a little insight to it, and it changes it. So you had the point where Tommy asks Kim to marry her, then they get married, then Rita and Zed get married way too far. Like, so let's say they get married in season 2. They're in season 1. So it's like then they go off to, Serpentera destroys the command center. The Rangers are like, what the hell? And then they take it up to the moon. And then it breaks down to, like, you see it, like, she changes the name to Emma Phillips. And then you see in the background, like, this moon being destroyed. So it's the kind of aftermath of that. So none of the stuff of the Dear John letter happens. You don't see like the Stone Canyon trio come in. Everything is completely different, and this is a what if it's thing. If it was something like, say, everything happens that you see Kat, but then Kat doesn't get there, effectively we don't know if Amy gets the chance, or Kimberly gets the chance to go to the Pan Global Games. She could turn that all down. Like, there's so much stuff in this comic book that when you guys were saying it, I was like, that doesn't happen. Like, none of that story happens whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a lot, because I would make a comic where our TV show, animated show, where Tommy never got together with Kimberly, and it was him and Aisha, and they had a kid. And then I would do something like that, or shit, Billy and Kimberly had the kids. They always so close, David Yost and Amy. Anyway, I would have Billy and Kimberly have a kid. That would be interesting. I mean, you could do a lot with the comics. You can go anywhere you want to, keep his story alive. But then I really want the MPR universe to get hit by a meteor and completely blow up and obliterate it. And we move on to another season.
Yeah.
Like, yes, please. It's way overused.
Yeah.
It's same with Tommy.
It's the thing is, it all sells.
That's the thing. MMPR sells, and again, we keep saying MMPR to Power Rangers is how Peter Parker is to Spider-Man, and Bruce Wayne is to Batman, and Barry Allen is to the Flash. Even though we have these other iterations, people. Y'all heard that, right?
Yeah. See,
why are people calling me?
The thing is, I'm the opposite. Like, I mean, I want other seasons besides MMPR, but I always want more Tommy, man.
I think with Tommy itself.
Hold up, Mark. Look at the way Crispy is sitting up.
Yeah, he's doing right. He's doing the distinguished gentleman pose.
Yes, very distinguished. He is a single gentleman.
You got that beer commercial pose.
Oh yeah. Working on it, man. I'll get you guys.
I must buy.
Yeah.
So
they'll cancel Bud Light even harder if I'm in it.
Is that still cancelled? I thought that was completely stopped. Like, it's just everyone's forgotten about it now. So
is it?
I don't know. Like, I've not heard anything rumor mill. I just generally thought, oh, okay, they're back to it.
If they went out of
I think it was like a few days and then it stopped. I think it was just a clock chasing thing, man. This time raise your price and get people to buy it. You know how that goes. What's that going to call that? Marketing. Yeah.
See, so going back to what I said, like I think people would be more open to more Tommy, but since like the Bandai days when they brought out the legacy stuff, it's always been Tommy. Like, everything is Tommy focused, and I feel like if you retired my MMPR for a while and then moved on from making Tommy your star boy, it would be better.
Yeah.
People would be more accepting for it. Everything has been MMPR focused. And again, I know nostalgia sells, and that's what Hasbro, Bandai, and all that are thinking. But you've also got to think oversaturation doesn't sell. And everything's been Tommy. There's more in the Lightning collection. You've got more MMPR figures than you have any other figures. In with Bandai, like the moment that they moved on to Zeo, which is a fantastic season, they then sold the line. And I remember the day when they announced the Golden Communicator and the Golden the Zeonizers and the Golden Power Staff, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, I'm so thankful that we're moving on. Next, we'll get In Space and stuff and Turbo and blah blah blah." And then they were like, "Hasbro own this. There you go, boys and girls. You can have that for the end of time now." And
I feel that. I mean, Tommy, and again, favorite Ranger, but like, I mean, you don't always have to make him the main character. Like, give someone else's story a chance to shine. Like, he can be there, but like, I mean, they've got the other Rangers are cool too. Give them story time.
Yeah.
Give them spotlight.
Yeah, and I know what Tommy means to people, and I know what JDF means as well.
Yeah.
But I agree. I think that you could easily market it this way. It's the reason why I thought Beast Morphers was going to do so well, because Hasbro were going to turn around and go, "This is our product. This is our baby. This is the one that we've started with." And then they went, "Oh, Mighty Morphing, hello, gobble, gobble, gobble." And now it's just like I'm sick and tired of it, because I wanted something else. You can have the best marketing team in the world. Then make other people go, "Shit, I really love Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, or whatever." You can easily get people to love it more, but they won't. It's just Mighty Morphing all the time.
Mm-hmm. And let's be honest, I mean, Mighty Morphin, the season that started it all, we're all nostalgic about it. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of its charm, but it's a stupid season and it's far from the best one. Give us more In Space or RPM, like, you know, do what those did.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you think of Tommy, like, and you can have this discussion with any fan that is a Tommy fanboy, and there'll be something like, "Tommy whipped the Rangers. He beat all 5. He's the best." And then when you go, okay, well, first of all, he was very forgetful. He wasn't there when his team needed anyone. He almost killed his team multiple times. Nah, but like he beat the Rangers 5-1. Like, he whipped them.
That's the only thing people will remember about him, is that he beat five teenagers single-handedly.
Exactly. I had an argument with someone. And it was on Twitter, and they were like, "Yeah, Tommy beat them. You know, he was stronger. He beat them in the Megazord." And I went, "Okay, first of all, if you imagine your Zordons only told you that you were the only 5 Power Rangers in the world, and then suddenly you see a guy that's dressed just like you in green, then he jumps into the Megazord, sucker punches all of you, because for that split second, you're not going to be like, 'Holy shit, there's another one, guys,' because you don't know if he's good or not. He then, in an enclosed space, which is not bigger than maybe a car, comes in and beats the crap out of you or throws you off. Everyone's still going to be like, what the hell?" So Tommy isn't this like amazing person. He sucker punched them all. And, you know, what the fuck? It's just like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what to tell y'all.
And of course, making him the villain that shattered the grid, that escalated that so much. Like, he's already powerful enough as the Green Ranger. We all saw it. Okay. But guess what? His powers were still with Rita. And she could have just taken him away just like that.
And Lord Draken. Now you've got Lord Draken, and who will never disappear, because he's now a beloved character, very much like Tommy.
Right.
Goddamn.
Oh, we dead on that topic, just like nothing. That topic is like
moving on.
Right.
I mean, in my final thoughts, I'm looking forward to see how it plays into, because we got Min as well from Once and Always. Yeah, is she going to be in the comic?
You know.
She was a one-off, which is really ridiculous at this point. You introduce a whole bunch of things that went nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, if they did it, you're not going to see her as a Ranger. I feel like there may be a offhand comment or something, but I think a lot of people want to see all these characters that we've done it. Let's give Min one more ride. Let's give this one more go. Let's bring JJ into it. Amy Jo Johnson probably never watched one. Well, maybe she did watch Once and Always, but you've got to think by the time that she was writing a comic, Min was just, no one really knew it. Like everyone thought Min was another character. So, and plus, like, I don't know. I think Olivia would overshadow Min anyway, because that's what people are mainly focused on.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to burst anyone's bubbles. I didn't mean to be mean or anything, Ty. Sorry.
No, that's why I brought it up, is because we don't fully know.
And
it's still sketchy about everything.
I mean, as I say, I really like the way the comic's written. I really like what they're doing. And that's the reason why I'm backing it. Like originally, I was going to drop my subscription down to something like just one hardback cover, but I was like, no, I kind of want to see it. I want to help support this. And if they make Jason the father of Olivia, I will back everything that Amy Jo Johnson does within reason.
And just screw with everyone. See, you're only going to back the book.
No, like
I'm being a dummy and doing a
Okay, what are the tiers? Because I've seen the tiers. One is like a hard cover, a soft cover. Is that for all issues or just one?
Right. Let me go through this because I've been talking about it. Okay, so.
Oh, wait. We need you to do this right. There you go. So you ready?
Okay. Are you putting horror music in there? Okay. Year one is $25. Art David back. Tier 2, $35, gives the return exclusive hardback cover. Tier 3, $50, complete softcover set. Tier 4, $55, the return exclusive variant set, which has every single Power Ranger listed on there in the Zords. Tier 5, which is $60, you get the return slipcase hardcover, which comes with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Return Direct Reverse exclusive slipcase hardcover book and the pink print set, which has Draken holding Kimberly's helmet, Kimberly with the dragon shield holding a helmet, Ranger Slayer, the ultimate one from another comic, Ranger Slayer, Kimberly, and then for some strange reason, Pink Ranger Morphing Master. Then we have Tier 6, $85 complete cover hard set, which comes with both hard book covers and the complete set of prints. For Tier 7, $150, you get the Mighty Morphing Power Rangers The Return Direct Reverse exclusive slipcase cover. You get trading cards and also a Pink Ranger print set, and then, yes, the trading cards. For Tier 8, $200, you get Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Return Direct Boom Reverse exclusive signed slipcase hardback cover, Pink Ranger print set, the trading cards, and the Dan Mora Mighty Morphing Power Rangers The Return art print. Tier 9 is $275, which comes with the book hard case, the direct reverse exclusive hard book again. Then you get the Pink Ranger print set, the trading cards, the artwork again for the other comic, and then you get the AR enhanced enamel pin, which is in the thing with the morpher. Tier 10 is $550. You get pretty much a lot. Like you get the hardback covers, the pink set, a 9.8 CGC graded comic book. You get the full foil variants, the 9.8 graded book as well, a metal box tin, a exclusive art print, again, art to be revealed. You get, now this is the one thing I fucking wanted, the return script book,
me and you both,
which would be really cool to see, trading cards, and then the pin. For Tier 11, the last one on the list, $1,100, you get hardback cover signed, but different ones, which is mainly black and pink with a nice little bit of art in the middle. Then you get the 6 print sets. You get the one is 9.8 graded which is sealed, which is the return variant set, full foil variant, a blank copy or blank cover issue of the first issue of the return, elite pink full foil variant, 9.8 CGC graded from the variant or from the vault, so I don't know which one it's going to be, trading cards, pin, the artwork, the metal box, the return script book signed, and if you backed it on day one, you got the exclusive pterodactyl power bow thingy, which, yeah, and that's it. And yeah, that's pretty much every single thing.
You said $1,000.
$1,100 is the highest tier you can go for.
Who is paying that much?
Ty?
No, I'm going for the $200 one. I want to get the $550 one, just like with Mark. We both want the script.
Yeah, I want that one, but they're not going to release
I'm just waiting for results.
But you,
I did message the Kickstarter and said, "Hey, I know it's in the 550 tier, but is there any way you can make the script a add-on, like the day one pin?" And they're like, "Well, maybe. I'll bring it up to my higher."
I'm just mad that y'all
And
said
I'll get
$1,000 for tier 11. Now, which one is it that I could just get all the stories? I don't care about the extra shit. I just want to read it.
so
which one is that?
to answer one question
That'd be the
beforehand,
35, right?
61 people backed the $1,100 one. So that's that one. And there's only 14 of them left. This all comes out in December. If you wanted the story, the normal comic book comes out in February.
That shit said December 2024.
Yeah. It's so they can have hardback. But it's also done so you can, if you read the comic book and thought it was shit, you can't cancel your thing because the thing comes out.
I'm just stuck on $1,000. Like, y'all put $1,000 in this shit, y'all. How many people you said? 64?
It was some
61
YouTube
people.
course bullshit, man.
61 people.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Dude.
Well,
Oh my god.
I mean,
Like those technicalities
See-
make it sound like some YouTube course bullshit, man. I ain't paying for that.
Like, what?
I think what you get is not too bad. But again, people want to back it. Like they want to support the queen of Power Rangers.
I understand, but
I'm not
for
paying
that $1,000, they didn't really put much in an incentive of $1,000. You still get the comics, but you get a pin, you get 4 trading cards that you won't be able to use or trade with anything else. You get a cover. Like,
Now, with
22
any
things
tier,
you get for that.
is anything an autograph?
So you have the script book,
Yes.
which is the one thing I want that signed. Then you have the, I think it's either one or maybe both of the hardback covers signed. It'd be cool if it was signed in pink and it was actually actually on the thing, not like it could wear off. What else do you get? Yeah, I think that's it. But I mean, the problem is, like when they say that you can get these graded, the fact is that if you got comic books that are graded, like say Spider-Man, Batman, or whatever, and you have like a 9.8, then that's going to be, I think, worth a lot of money. But I don't think this is going to be worth a lot of money much later on. So like, I'm not going to, like, if I sold this and was like, hey, you guys, I'm going to sell this for $2,000, $3,000, I don't think it would sell. I really
I don't
don't
understand the grading thing. See, that's the reason why it's taking me so long to even get started on my comic. I have the story and everything done, but to actually get it like done, because I'm so ignorant to what the hell this stuff is and the process and the grading, and you need 5 variant covers and you need this, and I'm looking like, can I just tell a story and put it out? Like, why I gotta do all that?
Yeah. I think when it comes to grading, it's people want it for like the most pristine edition. Like if it's a perfect 10, people are like, shit, I really want that. Like, can you imagine getting an issue 1 of Spider-Man or issue 1 of Superman, like the original comics, like a perfect 10? That stuff goes for like millions of dollars, and that's what some people go for.
Okay,
it's
so
like
what's the grading though? Is it the texture of the paper, or is it like the condition of the comic?
It'll be everything.
So the grading is the condition of the comic itself. It needs to be in like literally absolute pristine condition. No bends, no creases, no tears, no cracks, no nothing. That thing needs to be like non-touched at all.
Okay, so just layman's term. So everybody gets a grade 10 comic when they buy it the first time.
Not necessarily. So,
Almost.
like, if I went to a comic book, it was also, you've got to think of, like, from factory to shop or factory to warehouse. If, say, like, the little part of the corner is dented, or like it's got a little bit of a crease that not many people would notice, then that could be like, say, a 5.3. If it's, it would literally have to be like hot off the press, sealed straight away. But then again, you could have, like, say, something that happens at the factory of printing where it may not be as great. It's such a weird thing. Like, it's like, say, getting a Pokemon card. Like, it has to be 100% thing. Like, a graded 10 Charizard or whatever could be like literally worth millions of dollars. And some people only go after these sorts of ones because they want a 10. They want the perfect card of it before anyone. But again, like the slightest print, the slightest bend, and it's not a perfect 10.
Well, it also goes further than that with trading cards. Say you have a Pokemon back, it has the Pokeball, it has the slight, but the lines could be slightly off. They'll make it a misprint, and that could go for hundreds of dollars in nice condition, or that slight, if it's all centered, that even brings up the quality of it. I'm not sure how they grade comics. It might be the same way. But for me, I just want a comic that is signed by the creator, because I don't know when I'm going to go see Amy Jo.
Okay, I got a question. If I had
the damn chance last year.
If I get this tier thing right now, right? Are they going to take my $1,000 out my account right now, or is it when it comes out?
So
it will take it out December 15th.
I thought it was, sometime 14th or 15th.
Double check my screenshot.
Let me go to Kickstarter.
Are you going to spend $1,000 and get all that stuff?
I just want to rate it. Kickstarter.
Now, all these things are in a add-ons as well, which is why I'm begging them to put it in.
Season of Shadowhunters Deceased on Zombie Side game. Oh, you can put everything on Kickstarter, huh?
Yeah, it's a very good. I think Kickstarter is a very, very good thing to do. If you want to start a project, you can do tons of stuff. Like, some get backed. Like, the only thing that I haven't really backed much on Kickstarter.
I'm sorry, I'm over here scratching. I know the camera's on. I'm scratching my teeth. And this is why I need another producer. Cut the camera. Cut the camera.
Our episode title, The Scratching.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've only backed Shenmue 3, which I wish I didn't now.
Yeah.
As much as
I was about to say.
Yeah, like,
on a scale of 1 to 10, how deep is your regret?
I didn't regret it. It's just I can't play it due to something that happened in my life.
Okay, so December 12th is when it'll end and collect the money.
Oh, okay, I see. It seems like they pledged $50,000, but they already got over $400,000.
Yeah.
Now, okay. This whole education episode at this point, this is educating Mr. Peace because he's ignorant on comic books. When you go to Kickstarter, right, and then you want people to fund your project, is it because you write, just say I have an issue, 5 issues, right, in my comic book story? Do I make and create those 5 issues, and then I tell people if they want a copy of these 5, I put it on Kickstarter so that can fund the printing? Like, is that how this works?
It's more, I think, funding the entire project. So, like, say, for example, you want to put your comic up there, you have to give, like, incentives for people here. So, like, say you do all the hard work and you go, so this is how much the artist is going to cost. This is how much it's going to be to print. And let's say it costs you $10,000 to do this. Then you would put incentives up there, like special limited edition stuff, random things that, people would go, oh, shit, I really like that. it's a big thing. So I think it just helps with the production. Like you could just print it off normally and be absolutely fine, but it just gives that little bit of it, like kind of extra hope, like a little bit of extra help as well. Yeah.
And that's why I like Kickstarter.
Okay, I'm looking at them now. It seems like there's only 4 issues in this story.
It's not the biggest one. I think it's more people want the hardback editions. It's the reason why, like, normally, like I'm not a big fan of like the Pink Ranger in my morphing, but the hardback covers got me, and I was just like, damn, that's really, really cool. Because I was only originally going to go for 1, and then I bought the print set because I might put them on my wall or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden I was like, oh no, I might as well go for 2 hardback covers because it's roughly what I'd be paying for that 1 and 6 posters effectively.
Okay, I'm looking at the complete pink hardcover set, right? It seems like it only comes with the return hardcover, and then also comes with Mighty Morphin pink hardcover. And it says it's supposed to be 160 pages for pink, and then 128 pages for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the return.
So what you're getting is like ages ago when Boom started doing their comic book run, they did a thing called Power Rangers Pink, which was a shit story. Like it fucking irritated the shit out of me. It was something like Kimberly's gone off to do a secret mission. She gets Zordon's sword, and then it gives her and other people brand new Power Ranger powers, and then they combine like really shit parts of Megazords together to fight Goldar in his version of Cyclopsis or something like that. And that's when you see the Dear John letter of like she doesn't want to return back to Angel Grove to see Tommy or anything like that because she gives him the Dear John letter, but secretly she's going off to do other Ranger stuff or whatever. That's all I can remember. I fucking hated it. Like,
okay.
You forgot her mother turning into a lizard man.
Okay, we're gonna do this live on paper right now on stream. I'm gonna do the hardcover pink complete set. It says $85, right? Because I don't justify that $1,000 or $500, or unless y'all want that damn script.
That's what I went for.
Well, unlike me and Mark are begging for.
Yeah, like the fact is, like this is what I normally do. Like I like putting like comics and stuff on my wall. And there's like 1 or 2 ones that I really like. And I really like Ranger Slayer. She's one of my favorite characters. So when I see something like, oh, you could get an entire set, I'm now tempted to put another $20 down to get another edition set. So I can put 1 or 2 on my wall. Ranger Slayer, I think, is a fantastic character. But the way I see some of this sort of stuff is like, is it worth my money? Is it worth it? And the story could be absolutely dog shit. Like it could be the worst story ever. And then I'll be like, shit, I feel really bad for for spending money on this.
And that's exactly how I felt about it too. I'm like, okay, so they're gonna kickstart it. What are the rewards?
Well, it's asking right now for an add-on, and it's saying, do I want to add on a Pink Power Ranger Day 1 enamel pen for $15? And let me add that. This says something about a Pink Ranger print set.
Yeah, you don't need to order the print set because if you've gone for the $85 one, then you're going to get that print set anyway.
I know she should do an exclusive figure with it, with the comic book. That'd be dope.
I reckon that could be one of the things if they hit the maximum one, because they also have stretch goals in this as well. So if they reach, let's say they reach $1 million and that was their top secret one, it'll be something like separate. It'd be something like, here's a figure or something. But like most of them are really shit. Like, day 1 enamel pin, apparently, if you got it on day 1. Free digital copy when it drops. Then you get all the hardcovers and soft cases updated. Exclusive team Q&A, a new print added to all physical release. All physical copies reserved over $50. Free sticker set. Like, who the fuck wants a sticker set?
Me. I want to put it on my computer.
I like stickers, but I prefer pins.
I would think is better.
A prelude story.
Yeah, that's if they hit 500,000. But the thing is, I would have swapped So day one pin, I probably wouldn't because everyone's going to get that. I would have put the sticker set at 50,000. I think that's a better way of doing it.
I think the stickers and the enamel pin, the day one enamel pin, should have been together, if anything. Q&A with the team is going to be kind of cool, but that's probably going to be in the back of the comic.
I think it'll be a video.
I doubt they're going to do a live stream.
I think it'll be a video or something, or maybe if it is just written. But then again, like I would rather if it's reached that one and I get a free Q&A, I would want a video like sent to me, because that would
I just did $100 for this shit. That's what I did. I just pledged $100. See what I get. Yeah, we gonna see how this goes.
Oh shit, you're doing it right now.
Yeah, I just did live.
Yep, live on stream.
Now the $1,000 one I'm looking at, but I don't see anything incentive. Now, if I just get that, that's the one that comes with the script that y'all wanted.
So the one that comes with a script is
$550.
And to be fair, like I'm not going to pledge $550. Like normally, I only have like a set amount. So all the ones that I've done in the past, card games, Shenmue 3, like
if I'm going to pledge that much, it better be Resident Evil 4, the board game. I have Resident Evil 1 all complete in a tote, and that was worth every penny.
Wow. The Shenmue 3 one, because I love the game. I really, really, really wanted. What was it? Yeah, I really wanted like the ultimate one, but I didn't have 10 grand to drop, and I probably wouldn't have. So I would have hated if I dropped 10 grand. I would have hated myself. What did you get?
We're just gonna do that because, like I said, we could get that script, but
yeah. They reached like something like $5.5 million or something like that, and like, what was the 10 grand one? What was the 10 grand one? This is history in the making. Oh no, yeah, for 10 grand you could have had dinner with the creator, and I think that would have been really cool. But I would have to fly myself out to Los Angeles, and I would have got like a
$10,000 to do what?
So this was
$10,000 to have dinner with the creator, but you gotta fly yourself out. Hell the fuck no.
$10,000 going to include my room, my airplane ticket, and my food.
So
the hell,
right?
So there were
that's a mortgage payment.
right.
So there was 3 of them. There was dinner with the creator, and then get a Shenmue script, which had been pretty good. If I went for another route and got $10,000, I could have been in the game myself, which I think would have been really cool.
$20,000 to be in the game.
No, like there was like 3 tiers of 3 different 10,000 ones, so not all together.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm gonna pay you $10,000 so I could be in the game. Do I get kickback for how much this game sells?
Don't know. I don't think so. To be fair, the game sold really badly because it was so boring. Like, it when you play the game, because it's meant to be like it's one of the most, at the time it was one of the most expensive games ever made. And it was so unique. It was so good. And it followed the story of that you have to go find your father's killer, and beautiful game. But when it came to the third one, because it finished so abruptly, it was like, what am I meant to do? And apparently the third one is exactly the same. It hasn't changed whatsoever. And it just got absolutely shat on. It was like, if you want to progress, you have to play all these games. And to earn money, and I got so bored of it. And then my friend died at the same time, and not because of the game, by the way. And I was playing the game, and I was like, I can't play this anymore because I'm so depressed. I'm so emotionally drained from this game as well. And I was just like, yeah, I've never finished it. I bought the limited edition copy, and I thought I was going to get some really cool stuff, but it's like, you just get a slipcase for the game. And then I bought like the limited edition thing that came with a nice little package. But yeah, this game is so balls. Like, you can buy it on Steam for like probably like a couple of dollars now, which is a shame because it fucking did so much in this game.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Nah, not worth it.
No. But
not like Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, or heck, even Shovel Knight, where both of those were Kickstarters at one point, and they just blew
They
up.
did, like Kickstarter does really well, and the fact
Yeah, I
is, if
can
you have the
see
fact
like this is not bad. It's $85 for all 4 issues. That's about what $20 a pop. So it's kind of like a good deal or whatever here. So that's why I got that middle tier to try to justify spending money on this comic that I don't know anything about. So I think if you guys do want to support this campaign and you don't really want to fully invest into it yet, the $85 one is the best way to go.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I much would have preferred if this was, and I think this is the reason why they've done it is like if the money comes out, this year, if you get the comic, because you can buy the comic books, like they're coming out in February, I think. And if you don't like it, then people can go, oh, I want to take my money back because it's not worth me backing this. And I think that's the reason why they're doing it in a little bit way, because there have been stuff where I've bought stuff on Kickstarter. It was just like the game's coming out tomorrow. That now we're taking the money for it. So it's kind of like we trust you enough. But with the way that this story could be amazing or it could be absolute shit. We have no way of telling, so that's the reason why they're taking money. But I am also kind of glad in some way that this shows that if you're an original ranger or maybe a ranger in the future, you could make your own story like this. And obviously it's got the backing of the fans, because if you're a fan of Overdrive, Dino Charge, Dino Fury, if they sat down with Boom and said, let's make our own story, oh cool, yeah, we'll kickstart it, we'll see what it's like. You can gauge it. I mean, 45 minutes, and that whole thing was backed, and it's still growing now, which is really really impressive.
You see, they just got a dummy to do it on air, just backed it. So, yeah.
As we're talking,
and regardless of the Pink universe or the Reunion universe, the comics in general have taken a very strange turn and are actually pretty entertaining. To read.
I think it's because you can tell a story that you couldn't really tell in live action. That would cost thousands and stuff like that. And I mean, I remember when Power Rangers first dropped its first issue 0, and I was at my comic book store. And the guy was just like, oh, yeah, we're not going to get these in. And I was like, oh, why? He's like, yeah, it's going to fail. Like, it'll last a couple of issues and it's going to drop off. And no, it's been going for a good couple of years. They're on issue 114, which again doesn't sound a lot, but in comic book terms, that's ongoing. And it's not like we finish this one arc and then the story disappears. It's a continuation.
Yeah.
You've got the actual actors doing it. Can you imagine? I imagine that if JGF was still here and he did his own version and they wanted to do this whatever story, that would be back. I guarantee that would be funded within 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. I feel like a lot of
probably overfunded.
I feel like a lot of what makes it work too. No executives to meddle, no censors to ruin everybody's fun. You just get full creative freedom, and whether that works or doesn't, the heart's going to be there, which guarantees it's going to work with at least some demographic.
Yeah. I mean, look at how they're doing Darkest Hour. Now, I really like the concept story of like the grid being infected and changing them, and you see that all the way through. I hate the costumes. I absolutely fucking hate the costumes. It's like I don't like the red eyes, because that reminds me of Sentai. It's like, oh look, they're evil. And it's like you've got a really nice helmet, boom, red eyes. No, like I would have liked it if they changed the suits designs a little bit, but I'm really enjoying the story. I really want to see where it goes, and that's going to be an entire year, so it's not going to be over in like say a couple of months. And again, you can have offsprings, like you can have offshoots. Look at like say how Marvel does it. Like if you want to read this, then you have to read like 5 other comics, and this can carry on for such a long time. And I feel like this is going to keep the fandom happy. But also, if you're not into comics, you've then got to track down a shit ton of them, but which then you can just go buy the hardback copies anyway and get every single issue. So it just depends if you want to go normal route or if you want to go, I want everything like right now.
I feel like I'm in the camp where I'm going to support this one just because, but I usually be like, okay, if I don't know anything, I will super mega force it, but I kind of like, I don't want to keep super mega forcing stuff. So I just got to support it this time and spend the coin. So that's where I'm at with it.
I'm just going to wait till it comes out, see what reviewers I trust say about it, and then I'll decide whether or not I want to give it my money.
See,
I'll just me and Mark will spoil you.
I mean,
Thank you.
I'm going to be reviewing
Thank
it. But if you want a really good person to kind of go over past issues or stuff now, Deoxy 360, he does a really, really good kind of breakdown, and he's now become the comic book guy. So he really does break it all down properly. So if you wanted to kind of like jump in and go back and see stuff, he will review the comics and actually give his thoughts. And it's not like, oh man, this is fucking shit. It's like he'll break it down properly. It got me, I think, last month to buy a comic online. I'm going to review this right now, and I didn't. But I was like, well done, Ash. You got me to spend like £3 on a comic book. Well done.
I'm not mad at it. I would definitely, have to check out more of these comics because I do like some of the things they're doing with it.
Yeah.
But it's just me, like, I've never been a big comic book person. And it's funny, but like, well, aren't you writing your own? Like, how you don't like comics? Because you could like some and still do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's a whole nother topic in itself of doing something you don't like. Like, don't we all go to work for a paycheck? Who really likes their job? No one. But
yeah, that's an understatement.
But yeah,
I like
the
mine.
comics is something different. Well, you're a teacher. You have to like yours.
Yeah. You kind of got it. That's how you survive.
Right.
I do prep and give pizzas for a living.
Well, I yell at a whole bunch of dotes running past me in the international airspace that could get shot down any moment. I'm like, stop running and yelling. That's what I do. But yeah. Oh, and I'm interested in this return. I'm really interested in seeing this story that takes place over 4 issues, which for me is like 4 episodes. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I want to see who these characters are. I want to know who Olivia is. How old is she? Like, is she from that coinless universe? Is she from the Draken universe? Or it's so many questions I need answers. So yeah, I'm gonna check it out. But
I'm down for anything that I mean, Power Rangers is not a perfect franchise by any stretch of the imagination, but it's what they do is very inspiring, and anybody who knows what they're doing, who runs with that inspiration, I think they deserve all the support that can be given. So I'm all for this comic.
Yeah. Go ahead, support if y'all want it.
Hell yeah. By the way, if we can fit one more thing in here, what do you guys think of Dave Filoni becoming the CCO of Lucasfilm?
Don't kill it.
Same.
Just don't kill it.
Word again. What did I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Listen to the fans.
Yeah, I mean, Filoni in general, he does know what he's doing with Star Wars, and his writing's not perfect, but I mean, this is the same guy who gave us the Clone Wars, and yeah, he did have help from other Cartoon Network level writers with that, but he does care about the project. He was trained by Lucas in writing stories that specifically work for Star Wars, and now he's got so much more just power over how these projects go, so much more oversight, and he just more of an ability to actually get things done without any executive meddling in the way. I do kind of worry about certain problems with his writing that have cropped up in other shows, and I think as long as Kathleen Kennedy is part of the equation, we're not completely out of the woods with Star Wars yet. But yeah, this is nothing but good news. Otherwise, I'm down for this.
Yeah, I do like some of his episodes that he directed directly with Ahsoka. They were actually pretty good and well written and done as well.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask, which Clone Wars?
The 3D series. The 2D one was Genndy Tartakovsky.
Right. I like the 2D more than the
same.
3D. Guilty.
No, same. Yeah, it's just Genndy. You can't top what he does, man.
And a lot of PR fan projects should look at that series with a huge inspiration, because they took 30 seconds and told a story. 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I know my brain is on farts right now. But I got an email from Kickstarter. It was like a new message about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to return the new comic book series. We would like your feedback. On the what? It's not even out. Like, what do y'all want?
Yeah, they do that.
What did Dynamite?
We would like your feedback on your pledge.
Oh yeah, they send stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, Jesus Christ. You know, like that when you at the gas station, how I pump your gas, and there's a transient there who's like, "Yo, can I have $1?" And you give them $1, they think that's gonna satisfy. They come and, "Yo, I need 50 cents."
Yeah.
Like, what? Can you let me breathe first?
Like, nope.
Jesus Christ.
Like, nah, we need your feedback and we need it right now.
Right. You're not getting anything from me. Yeah.
And on that bombshell,
We have come to the end of this very interesting conversation.
Cool,
episode.
coolio.
Oh. We all know what that means. Bye.
Yeah.
Catch you nerds later around the globe.